Hi, I'm pulling some cards for you. Let's see what your angels want you to know right now for your highest and greatest good. Angels, what do you want to say? Okay, the card that you got is Topaz. It says, forgiveness heals. It's time to release repressed anger as it's blocking your health and happiness. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of that famous quote by Buddha that says, anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. So a lot of times we hold on to anger for many reasons. A lot of times we hold on to it because we never want to forget what people have done to us, so that therefore we're never in those situations again, or maybe we hope that we're never treated that way again. But what your angels are saying is that by releasing and letting go the wounds of the past, specifically related to anger and boundaries and protecting yourself, when you release that energy, you're signaling to the universe that your inner peace is more important than anything. And I know that this can be a difficult message to receive because oftentimes we're told that we have to be forgiving. And I just want to tell you that forgiveness is a choice. And if it's something that you don't want to do right now, you absolutely don't have to. It's just more so your angels want you to be free from the shackles of your pain and your trauma. And you are the only person who can free yourself. And it's not about waiting for an apology. It's not about waiting for someone to realize what they've done to you, because sometimes they never do. And sometimes we never get the apology that we're seeking. And so in that case, that's when we give freedom and peace to ourselves, and we forgive ourselves for anything we did or didn't do. Now is a time to do some reflecting and some, I'm hearing, purification and detoxification. I want a little bit more of advice for you as it pertains to this message of forgiveness, which is not easy. Ooh, we have a few cards. Yeah, wow. Okay, yeah. So with forgiveness heals, we have the study card. And it says, a new endeavor is upon you, and it may require new knowledge and skills. Put the intention out to the universe, and the right teacher will soon find you. Yeah, so if you're feeling like you might need some help or extra support around this area of life, I want to say I do have some readings available for you if you'd ever like a personal reading. But your angels and guides want me to tell you that if you put the intention out there, that this is something that you'd like to do some releasing and some healing, you may find that somebody shows up who is absolutely perfect for you in regards to healing, support, anything related to that. And then the next card we have is find the lesson. It says, something has happened and it stopped you in your tracks. In reality, it was simply teaching you where you needed to grow. There is no such thing as failure. So pick yourself up, learn from it, and keep going. Yeah, your angels are saying they don't want you to beat yourself up. They don't want you to hold yourself back. Something might have happened to you. Like I'm feeling a very strong heart chakra energy here. I'm actually feeling, to be honest, heartbreak, and it could be related to losing a pet, losing a loved one, like a family member, a significant other, losing a job, losing a friendship. There's something that's happened to you that's left you a little stunned. You might be a little bit disoriented, wondering where to go. And what I'm being told with the study card is that it's actually time to go within and to study yourself and to get to know yourself and your wounds and what it is that you need to let go of so that you can be more free, so that you can move on and live the life that you're meant to live, because you're not meant to shackle yourself to your pain, your wounds, or anyone or anything from the past. And then with the last card we have here, I'm telling you, it's perfect. It says release judgment. Holding on to judgment, whether of yourself or others, only clouds your vision. Release it and see the world and your path with clearer eyes. Yeah, they immediately showed me the eye of a hawk, and so I don't know if birds are significant for you, or maybe even hawks specifically. But what I'm being told is that as you study and go within and you get to know yourself more and where you're at on this forgiveness healing journey, they want you to be able to step back enough, possibly through a guide or a mentor, someone being able to hold your hand and help you through the process. But by stepping back a little bit, you're able to see why things happened the way they did. Or maybe we don't even know that. Maybe we don't know why things happened or why someone said this or did this. But the point is that we have a choice as to how we react to the things that happen to us. And so your guides and angels are saying you might have been handed what they're swearing. They're saying you might have been handed like a lump of shit, but in that lump there's a gem that they want you to find. There's a silver lining as to you going through this. You've gained something, you've learned something, even if it's about yourself. And so it's time for you to forgive yourself, because forgiveness heals and it releases you, and to also release any judgment that you have about yourself or about anybody else. It might be a little controversial to say, but at any given point, we can assume that everybody is doing the best that they can. And maybe their best doesn't look like our best, but we can trust that how others are showing up, they're doing their best. And so with that knowledge, how do you want to show up going forward? You don't want to show up to new experiences, new relationships, new jobs, new friendships, carrying old things from the past. We're meant to take that pain to transmute it into power, into strength for ourselves, so that we get something out of a shitty situation. We can leave it at, okay, that was really shitty and that shouldn't have happened to me, and just be bitter about it. Or we can go through the experience, take the necessary time to reflect and to go within to see, what did I learn about myself? I've learned that when someone does X, Y, and Z, I need to leave. I've learned that when someone says this, that's my signal that I need to go. So there's something here out of this situation. It's a general reading, so it's going to be different for everyone, but your guides and angels want you to know that when you release the judgment towards yourself and when you forgive yourself, and just like right now, they're showing me someone being wrapped up in a blanket burrito. They just want to hold you and love you. They don't want you, like, they're showing me someone who like hits themselves, and like, sometimes babies can be a little bit self-destructive and they might whack their head against the floor or just knock their heads around, hit themselves in the head. I see someone maybe even doing that to themselves on the inside, and I have to tell you, love, that's no way to become healed. We don't heal through shame, we don't heal through force, and we don't heal through being mean to ourselves. We're only going to heal when we take that balm of forgiveness and we apply it ourselves to ourselves. And so what I'm being guided to say is, don't keep yourself trapped in the past. It's time to take the pain of whatever it is, and my dog is barking right now. Whatever pain you've gone through or anything like that, if your heart is breaking, if you're just having a difficult time right now, your angels just want you to go easy on yourself and to not judge yourself. You only know what you know now because of hindsight. And when you know better, you do better. So trust yourself and say that to yourself: when I know better, I'll do better. And so going forward, that's the best that you can do. And so I think that's the message for today. Is this your message? I'm curious. I want to know who this message applies to, if this resonates with anyone. So please feel free to share your story. And I just hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and just go easy on yourself and be gentle with yourself. If you can, wrap yourself up in a blanket burrito. That's what the angels showed me. So Take care, lots of love, and I'll see you soon. Mwah.